Hi, everyone. I'm happy to have Miss Juliet again in our coaching room.
And today's subject is success. But today we'll basically go over the 5 keys to success. What do you categorize as your 5 keys to success?
I started with the first one, which I think is the most important one, is the dream. So I started with the dream because to succeed and to go further in what we really want, having a dream without limitation. This is why I said a dream. I didn't say goal, because the dream, there is no limit. I believe the goals comes afterwards. When we have a big dream, even if it looks crazy dream, even if it's unrealistic dream, it doesn't matter. It should be as bigger as possible. And then when we go through it, we can put some goals to achieve that dream. But if we start with a goal or with something realistic, then we limit where we can what we can achieve. You know, we don't know our limits. Nobody know our limit. This is why to dream and to dream big in the beginning, it's really important.
Goals are like having the little success pit stops on the way to the big dream. So I agree with that. Goals do come after dream. That's a fair point. So perseverance.
So our second key is perseverance, right?
Yes.
Because in our way to the dream or to the goal, we will have a lot of difficulties. And without perseverance, we will give up really, really soon. It's the factor that will keep us focusing on the target, and we try to try again and again and again and again.
Perseverance is like going through all those challenges and knocking them down and going through all the difficulties, the process of success, of getting to success. That's perseverance to me.
Yeah, because the way to success, it's pretty long. So in our way to success, we will have many obstacles, many difficulties. And if we don't have this perseverance, if we don't have that spirit of I never give up, I will do it again, I will wake up in the morning, even if I lost, even if I'm not feeling good, and I do it again and again and again, we will give up and we cannot reach our goal. This is why perseverance is number 2.
Number 3 is passion.
Yes, and I think passion, you can talk about it. I think we feel a lot of passion in all things that you are doing. You are dancing, you are acting, you are singing as well.
I think I got this one. Passion is definitely something that makes you love what you're doing. So you have your dream, then you have your perseverance. So you have your goals, and then you have the thing that makes you keep going back to it, right? The grit, the consistency, and everything. Now, passion is what helps you enjoy the process. Passion is what makes you love what you do. Passion is something that, it's like the feelings part of the 5 keys to success, because when you have your 5 keys to success, it can't be like, here are the 5 keys to success, there you go, take it and just do it. No, you have to feel like how you feel throughout the journey, and passion is one of them. You know, passion doesn't always have to be happy too. People are passionate about heartbreak, comes from passion.
It will give that little punch it helps us to smile when we are going and trying to do things. You explain it so well. It's love. When we love what we are doing and when we are
Yeah.
passionate, we can figure out even some crazy stuff that it will comes in our
Yes.
way, and hey, that click will come, and
Absolutely.
and
Yeah.
sometimes those things will change everything. A lot of successful people, they really love what they are doing, and they cannot even imagine to do something else. And sometimes this little love and punch and passion will make the difference.
Without passion, it's so hard to be persistent,
Yes.
because you're gonna it's because challenges are so tough, the road is so long, and without any passion, it's so easy to give up. It's the thing that makes you keep being persistent.
Yes.
And at least try to, it'll always kind of like when you're at your lowest low, if you remember passion, if you remember why you're here and why you love being here, that's going to kind of like try to help you, take you out of it.
Our fourth key of success is discipline. And I was really thinking about it before putting it in our list. 15 years as a professional player, you cannot survive without discipline. So if your body is tired, you will wake up and you will go to practice. You cannot do the performance that you need to do if you don't give up on other things. And without discipline, I can promise that it will not be possible.
Without all the training that you go to, without all the practices, without all that coaching, you wouldn't be as good of a player as you were before. And it's the same applies to everything else everyone else is trying to do. Discipline is the training, is the skills, it's the practice of all of that.
It's the repetition.
Exactly, the repetition of things that you need to be really, really good at, if not excellent, if not excel at what you're doing, to be able to become successful. Success does not come freely. The payoff is all your training. And it's the same thing with, acting. It's the same thing with pageantry. It's the same thing with any discipline that you end up picking. It's actually, I would say, the hardest one out of the 5 keys that you have, because it's the one that you have to put your body through, you have to put your mind through, and it takes so much physical and mindset, which leads into key number 5,
which is simply you. Because all those 5 traits or factors, we cannot do them, or we cannot think about them and apply them without being yourself. If you don't believe in yourself, nobody can believe about you. If you don't help yourself in the difficult moments, don't wait others, they will help you. If you don't love yourself, don't say why other people, they don't love me. It's
I love that.
You should start start to love, to forgive, to give, to believe, to share.
Believe, yes.
So and then when you do those things, you will see that externally things will follow, people will follow, situations, even situation will follow. You will see that it's much easier. People, they love me more, people, they help me more. You should start. We think, or we see, or we look to the end, and sometimes the end, it's really far away. We cannot see it, we cannot feel it clearly. So, and this is why people, they say, oh, I'm too far away, I will not start.
I totally agree. Like, you cannot have those 4 keys to success, without being in a right place of mindset. You have to start with that. I think that is the first thing. I love how it all follows together. And one of the things that you mentioned was loving yourself, being sharing and giving and forgiving yourself. And I think all this really does play to the mentality, someone's mental health, right? But also treating yourself, treating your body well. So exercising, staying healthy. You cannot do any of these things if you're sick. No matter how much money you have in the world, you cannot do any of these things if you're sick. So you is also bringing once you have all this, self-confidence, security, once you love yourself and everything, and you are the most awesome person at your 100% peak, you is also the uniqueness that you bring into the path of success.
This is the part of success that it might impact negatively a lot of person, because when we are trying to find success, it means we don't have it. And when we don't have it, we can think negative about ourselves, because we are now, I'm not succeeding.
Because you're not in a good mental state.
Yes. And we forget that success, it can come and it can go. But the only thing that it's always there, it's you.
Yes.
So
absolutely.
And you need to do everything to preserve that self, because without that, you cannot do nothing. Success is really important, but why we need success in the end?
And that's one of the things that we will talk about, because success is such a huge topic. We have actually, for everyone watching, we've divided it into 3 parts. We think we're going to do it in 3 parts, but I feel like there's so many parts to it. We really wanted for you guys to understand that success isn't just about the 5 keys to success. It's not just once you have this 5 keys, I'm good, I'm going to go. You gotta figure out how to get it, right? You gotta also know what is dangerous about it, the mistakes of all these 5 things. Because if you tackle these 5 things, if you have these 5 things and you don't know how to tackle it with the right type of mentality, then it's not going to work, because you're going to have these 5 keys, but it's just not going to fit in the lock.
This is why I ask you why we want to succeed, because people, they think only about success, because unconsciously they think, if I succeed, I will feel good. I will be happy.
Exactly. Now, before giving away too much, that is exactly the topic of our next video, the mistake of success, because it is the key question of our next video is, what is the difference between success and happiness? Yep. Is there a difference? Is there a trap that we could fall into? So that is our next video for you guys, and it'll come soon, I promise. I'm going to release it every month, but if you guys want to see it, go check out Mejri's channel. And yes, absolutely, we definitely monitor all the comments. And we'll probably address some comments next video if you guys do have any burning questions or something like that for us. But yeah, I'm super excited for our next video as well, because that is super important to discuss. Really, is success and happiness the same thing?
Thank you.
All right, I'll see you.
See you. Bye-bye.
Bye.